I want to talk about Lesandro Guzman Feliz. They called him Junior. He was 15 years old. He was brutally murdered in front of a market. They pulled him outside of a market, a gang, and they stabbed him to death, cut him with a machete, and ran. What can you say about that? Um, it, Junior wasn't even the guy that they were looking for, the right guy. Nobody deserves that kind of death, but especially being that he was an aspiring cop. He wanted to be a detective when he got older, and he was making the right steps. He was already in a program for aspiring police officers at his young age of 15. And a lot of people looked and saw with their camera phones, they saw it from beginning to end. A lot of people in the store were pushing the guys out, but you know, a lot of comments are, why wasn't they doing anything about it? um, that's the first thought, but then when you think about, if you see 4 to 5 guys with knives and machetes, I don't know what do you do to jump in. But after, he could have had more help. What I saw is that he was bleeding. It was terrible just to see him bleed the way he was bleeding from his neck, and he looked like he was massacred. And I really feel for the family of Junior, being that he was a block away from his house when he was murdered, and the fact that some people were bragging about it on social media, and things that they've done or was a part of is even worse, knowing that they even had the wrong guy based off of one of the family members' accusations and video of them doing something inappropriate with a guy that looked like Junior. And it just the whole idea of the way things are with social media, the way things are with the savagery of just recording, not doing too much about things, still stepping back, but recording, getting the scoop. Everybody's a reporter. Everybody wants that exclusive first look at something, even if it's as terrible as murder or seeing a murder happen. It's really shameful that we're in a society where a 15-year-old could get drugged out of a store, and he could get stabbed to death, and he could be 2 blocks away from his house. He could be a block away from the police station. He could be a block away from the hospital, and he still ends up losing his life based off of mistaken identity. People die like that all the time based off of mistaken identity. People get sent away in jail off of mistaken identity. So it's nothing new, but to see it with someone so young is really disgusting. We got to do better. The life that people lead could lead them into a bad directions. That's what we say. Stay away from drugs, gangs. Stay in school. But you could be innocent and your life get taken just like that. It's something that we need more prayer in our lives in terms of just more protection. There is not a person with a heart that could see this happen and not feel for someone that had a bright future, and someone that was so young and innocent. Even if he was the right person, he didn't deserve to die like that. And You let me know what you think. How has his murder touched you? I mean, you have XXX Tentacion passing and getting murdered basically, and all of this is similar, but one was famous and one was not. And let me know what you think. I mean, how has it affected you? Both deaths, actually. How has it made you think about life and think about what's going on? Is it something just an everyday news story? Are people over it already? I mean, things like this should not be over. Things like this needs to be hurled into the media spotlight. You know, murder is one thing, but murder of a child is another level, because you're still in the youth, you're still in the life of someone that could have been, you know, a person that changed lives basically. You know, this is really sad. You let me know. My links are at the bottom. Follow me. It's definitely something that we need to have discussions about more often. You know, people die every day, but this one really touched me in a way because I saw the video. I saw the savagery of the video. I mean, a machete. This is not Freddy Krueger or Michael Myers. This is a human life in 2018 getting murdered on a street with, you know, tons of people around. What is terrible. Let me know. Peace.